Saving starts with internet and wireless from Xfinity. Because when you get Xfinity Internet and add mobile, you can save up to $400 a year on wireless. Enjoy fast, reliable internet at home and nationwide 5G on the go, included at no extra cost. Get Xfinity Internet and mobile together and ask how to get an eligible 5G phone on us. And for a limited time, $300 back. Don't miss out. Go to Xfinity.com/start saving. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Savings based on optimized pricing. Actual savings may vary.
Cox can help make your home smarter and your life easier. Now you can use your Contour voice remote to connect to your home life cameras so you can view them right on your TV screen using simple voice commands. That makes it easy to keep tabs on what's happening around your home right from your couch. Need to keep an eye on the kids when they're playing outside? Just say, "Show me my backyard camera" into your Cox voice remote and watch them while you're in the house. And if you're waiting for a delivery and want to make sure it's there on time, no problem. Just say, "Show me driveway camera" to check on it with your Home Life HD cameras on the TV screen while you go about your day. When you live in a home powered by Cox Internet, you can stay connected to what matters and let Cox take care of the rest. To learn more about all the benefits of your connected home, visit cox.com/thisishome today.
The USA Radio Network presents the greatest radio programs of all time.
Suspense. Ladies and gentlemen, the story you are about to hear is true. Only the names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Dragnet.
This is classic radio theater.
Gangbusters.
I was a communist for the FBI.
Lights out, everybody.
Now here's your host, Wyatt Cox.
Crime drama Dick Calmer starring as Boston Blackie. This episode originally broadcast August 20th, 1946. Jealous partners and arson.
Come in. Oh, come right in, Mr. Adams.
How are you this morning, Mr. Parker?
Fine, just fine. I don't have to guess what you're here about, do I?
No, I don't suppose you do. Well, Mr. Parker, all you have to do to renew the fire insurance on your building is just sign this form. Here you are.
Mr. Adams, all I have to do is sign that form if I were going to renew the policies.
Oh, now come, Mr. Parker. You're not going to switch to another company, are you?
No, I'm not switching to another company. I've just decided not to carry any more fire insurance on my building.
Oh, now I know you're kidding. That building of yours is much too valuable not to be heavily insured. And the machinery in it, Mr. Parker, you'd lose a fortune if anything ever happened to that.
I've had that building and machinery covered for 3 years, and nothing has happened to it so far.
Well, perhaps not, but a fire could break out at any time, today, tomorrow, next week. Just think what a tragedy that would be. Your policy lapses at noon today. You can't be serious about not renewing.
I am serious, Mr. Adams. I'm sorry, but that's my decision.
Well, all right, Mr. Parker. It's your decision, and it's your building. But if it burns down any time after 12 o'clock noon today, it's also your loss.
And now meet Dick Calmer as Boston Blackie. Enemy to those who make him an enemy, friend to those who have no friend.
Blackie, this is a lovely view from your window, but I've stared at it so long it's staring back. How soon can we go out and eat?
In just a little while, Mary. I have to finish this letter to Shorty. Long letter to the short one. That's mixed up, isn't it?
Kinda. Hurry up, will you? I'll stare at the view some more.
Go see who that is, will you, Mary?
Sure. It's probably somebody from the lovely view to complain about me staring at it.
Might be someone from down in the street who thought you were a lovely view.
Well, you say the nicest things to me. When you're so busy, you don't know what you're saying. Yes?
This Boston Blackie's apartment.
It is, and that's Blackie right over there at his desk.
Oh, yes, of course. I didn't see him.
There have been people who couldn't see me, some who wouldn't, but you're the first fellow who didn't. Oh, hello. We've met, haven't we, Mr.
Yes, my name is Gardner. Blackie, Robert Gardner. I met you at that party at your friend Charlie Kingston's penthouse last month.
Oh, yes, that's right. You and a fellow named Jim Parker
Yes.
are in business together, aren't you?
That's right. We own a large factory building on 11th Street.
Of course. Oh, this is Miss Wesley, Mr. Gardner.
Miss Wesley.
How do you do, Mr. Gardner?
Well, Gardner, is there something I can do for you?
Yes, Blackie. I wouldn't ask you this if I went desperate. It's a little embarrassing, but I guess everybody in town knows I'm broke. Blackie, I've got to have $25,000, and I've got to have it fast.
$25,000?
Yes.
You came to me for $25,000? Well, that's a little out of my class, Gardner. If $1,000 will do you any good...
No,
probably...
Blackie, no. 1,000 won't be a bit of good. It has to be 25,000 at least.
Well, I'm afraid I can't swing that. You say everyone in town knows you're broke. Why, I understand that you and your partner Parker are pretty well off.
Parker is, but I'm not. Really, the only thing I have is my half ownership of that building, and the machinery on 11th Street is worth a lot of money, Blackie, but right now what I need is cash.
Mortgage?
I've already done that, Blackie. My wife is the reason I have no money, and the reason I need money now. She's demanding things I can't afford to give her, and I've got to buy them for her or she'll leave me, and I can't let that happen.
No, I suppose not. Tell you what I'll do. You've met Charlie Kingston.
Yes?
Why don't you ask him for the money? Use your interest in your firm as security.
You think Mr. Kingston would lend me the money?
He might. Try. Can't do any harm. It might be a good investment for Charlie. I'll call him and tell him you'll be up.
Oh, thanks,
You like?
Blackie. I'll see him first thing in the morning. Thanks a lot.
Don't thank me. I haven't done anything.
Yes, you have. You've given me hope of getting that $25,000, and you don't know how much I need it. I'd do almost anything to get it. Well, goodbye, Blackie. And goodbye, Miss Wesley. It's nice to have met you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye and lots of luck.
Luck, Miss Wesley. I don't need that. I need money.
Oh, that man is desperate, Blackie.
Yes, Mary, and there are 25,000 reasons why.
What, Robert? What did you say?
I said you could have that new coat you wanted, Harriet.
Oh, now, Robert, please don't make such stupid statements.
No, it's true.
Where would you get the money?
Well, I'm going to get it. I saw Boston Blackie a little while ago.
And he's going to give it to you?
Well, never mind about that. The money's as good as in my pocket right now. The money for the coat and a whole lot more.
Oh, why, darling, how sweet of you. I'll go down and pick out the coat this very afternoon.
Good.
Now, you're sure you're not joking about having the money?
This time tomorrow, sweetheart, I'll be rich. See you for dinner?
Oh, you know you will. Now, goodbye, darling.
Bye, Harriet.
Guess who that was and what he wanted, Jim.
I don't have to guess, darling. I know. It was your ever-loving husband. He was bribing you to stay with him. My, what a lovely one-handed conversation it was, too.
One-handed, Jim? I don't understand.
You were holding the telephone receiver with one hand, and the other was busy holding my hand.
You're my husband's partner, aren't you? That's my part in the partnership.
You love me, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Enough to be Mrs. Jim Parker one of these days?
Could be. I haven't quite decided to leave Robert yet, especially now.
Harriet, you will leave him one of these days and come to me? I have more money right now than your dear husband has ever seen.
I know. Your money's one of the reasons I... Oh, that may be Robert. He may have been phoning from across the street. You'd better get out of here.
All right.
Out the back way quickly.
All right. Oh, but listen, Harriet. If I give you a reason to leave Robert, will you do it?
Oh, stop worrying about it, Jim, and get out of here.
All right. Bye, darling.
Goodbye. Coming. Oh.
Mrs. Robert Gardner?
Yes.
I'm Boston Blackie.
Oh, my. How thrilling.
It might be at that, Mrs. Gardner. May I come in?
I should say.
Ah, maybe you should, but not like that.
You're here to see my husband?
No, Mrs. Gardner, I'm here to see you. Your husband came to me this morning trying to borrow $25,000.
Fine. I could use $25,000. It should buy a lot of things, don't you think?
I can tell you right now what it's going to buy, Mrs. Gardner. Trouble.
And a few furs and jewels, perhaps? Having them might be worth a little trouble.
Mrs. Gardner, I know it's no business of mine to come here like this, but my friend Mary Wesley suggested...
Never mind what your friend Mary suggested, Blackie. Let me make a little suggestion. let me run my own life.
I'd let you run your life, Mrs. Gardner, except that I'm sure you'll ruin your husband's.
Get away! Get away from that south wall, men! The flames have weakened those girders, and the walls are about to come down. Look out! There it goes! Oh, that was close. All the men out of the building okay?
Yeah, okay.
Number 5 and 6 trucks, turn your hose on the side of the building where the wall fell. We don't want that fire to spread to the next building.
Hello, Chief. How's everything?
Oh, Shoe Inspector Faraday. Well, we've been fighting the fire since 8:45, but we'll have it out in no time. It's under control now. You've got work to do on this one, Inspector.
Yeah? Why?
Well, this fire didn't start by itself, Faraday. It was set.
Arson?
That's what they call it, and I think it's slightly illegal.
Hey, what's this? Hey, you in the car. Keep moving. No parking here.
But I'm part owner of this building.
Oh, that's different. I understand your partner's around somewhere.
Hey, what happened? How did it start? Can't you say anything?
Take it easy, fella. Take it easy. What's your name?
Gardner, Robert Gardner.
Robert!
Yeah,
Robert!
Jim.
They finally got in touch with you.
Jim, oh, Jim, this is terrible.
No, you don't know how terrible.
Hey, who's this guy?
Parker, Jim Parker, my partner. He's the other half owner of this building.
Well, from here it looks like all you guys own is a pile of ashes.
But it's not as bad as it seems, Inspector. The building and everything in it is insured.
Well, that's good.
No, that's bad. It was insured, Robert.
Jim!
Like a fool, I let the policy lapse at noon today. Answer your phone this time, will you, Harriet? Why aren't you home?
Excuse me,
Huh?
sir. Oh, sorry I frightened you, sir, but this note was left for you at 7 o'clock this evening. I thought it might be important. I didn't mean to disturb you, what with the fire law.
Oh, thanks, Martin. Any word from Mrs. Gardner this evening?
No, sir.
That's strange. I've called her at her home several times tonight and got no answer. Well, I'll try her again in a few minutes.
Yes, sir.
Who brought the note, Martin?
A messenger, sir.
Oh. Wonder what it is. By the smell of it, it's from a young lady. An attractive young lady.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if it's an attractive message, too. I was right about the lady being attractive, Martin. It's from Mrs. Gardner.
Well, splendid. Perhaps it explains why you aren't able to reach her tonight.
I hope so. Yes, it says, I've decided to leave him at once. We'll meet you at your office at 8:30 tonight.
Oh, Mr. Parker, sir, you're so pale. What's the matter?
What's the matter, Martin? It's Mrs. Gardner. If she was to meet me at my office at 8:30, she was caught in the fire. She's dead.
Look, Gardner, I've had guys sitting here in my office till they grew beards because I wouldn't talk. So you better start talking.
But I tell you, Inspector Faraday, I didn't set fire to my building.
Oh, you didn't, huh?
No.
You're not getting anywhere with them this way, Faraday.
Quiet, Blackie.
Quiet? Why? You didn't ask me down here to be quiet, did you?
No, all I want you to tell me is that Gardner came to you asking for money this morning, that's all.
Yes, and I told you he did.
And I admit I did, but that's all I admit. I didn't set fire to my building. Why should I?
Why should you? I'll tell you why. You needed money.
But the building wasn't insured. I got no money from it.
I know. But you didn't know the building wasn't insured. You didn't know it till after the fire. Do you deny that?
Oh, no, I don't deny that.
You'd better not. Because I was right there when you heard the news. And you admitted then it was the first you'd heard of it. You said you were ruined. And you also said this would be the end of you and your wife. Just what was the meaning of that crack, anyhow?
About my wife.
Yeah.
Ask my partner, Jim Parker, about that. He'll tell you.
What does he know about it?
He knows my wife was ready to leave me. In fact, I think she was going to leave me for him. The reason I went to Blackie was because I wanted money for her.
Oh, is that so?
Yes.
Well, you know what you're doing, don't you? You're admitting you burned down your building to get money for your wife.
Blackie, make him believe I didn't set fire to that building.
I'd like to do that, Gardner, but...
But you can't. Nobody can. Because he did set fire to that building. He needed money. He admits that. He thought the building was insured. He admits that. He set fire to that building.
Faraday, he doesn't admit that.
No, and I'm not going to.
Well, I'll tell you something. You are going to. You're going to jail.
No, I didn't. Blackie, can't you help me?
I don't know, Gardner. I'll try. But whoever did set that fire certainly made it hot for you.
August 20th, 1946, Boston Blackie on Classic Radio Theater.
You know, if you feel like you're stuck with a healthcare plan that isn't affordable or you simply don't like it, right now is a great time to switch to MediShare. The typical family saves $500 a month when they join MediShare, and what's more, they like it. MediShare has double the customer satisfaction rate compared to the typical health insurance plan. That's double. So you get a massive network of providers to choose from. You get telehealth services, and MediShare is the most trusted name in healthcare sharing. It's been around for more than 25 years, shared more than $4 billion in healthcare bills. Here's why now really is the time to make the switch, too. You can start saving each month, which is huge, but right now, they'll waive your joining fee. So you'll save another $170 right off the bat. But again, it's a limited time offer. You got to call now. And it only takes 2 minutes to find out how much you'd save by switching. Here's the number, 833-34-BIBLE. That's 833-34-BIBLE, 833-34-BIBLE.
You know, for 3 years, you've heard me talking about how my MyPillow has gotten me a better night's sleep. Mike Lindell has invented a MyPillow for the rest of my body. The MyPillow mattress topper will help you get some of the best sleep of your life. It's a 3-layer design, including MyPillow foam for support, transitional foam to help relieve pressure points, and ultra-soft patented temperature-regulating cover. Why buy one of those big, expensive beds when you can get a MyPillow mattress topper and get a great night's sleep? 10-year warranty, 60-day money-back guarantee, made in the USA. And yes, it's washable and dryable. Find out more. Go to MyPillow.com, click on the radio listener special, and use my promo code USA, or call 1-800-951-8175, and you can save up to 66% on anything on the MyPillow website. MyPillow.com, promo code USA.
Rockstar Radio is looking for a co-host. Yes, you heard me correctly. Nationally syndicated radio show and popular podcast, Rockstar Radio with Billy Gerard, is looking for a co-host. In fact, 2 segment co-hosts. One will join Billy weekly talking about all things financial, and another for a weekly review of the national real estate and mortgage market. Co-hosting with Billy Gerard could be the move that puts your career into overdrive. For all the details and to schedule an audition with Billy, send an email to bill@rockstar.today. That's bill@rockstar.today. Or go to rockstar.today/co-host for all the details. Rockstar Radio is looking for 2 expert co-hosts. It could be you. Email bill@rockstar.today or go to rockstar.today/co-host. Being on the radio with Billy will make you the expert in the field. It could take your career over the moon. Get all the audition details at rockstar.today/co-host.
Reggaeton, the beat that has taken over the world. But honey, not a lot of people know how it started. I'm Ivy Queen, and I'm here to tell you a story. The real story behind reggaeton, none of that fake shit. It's a story of how we got loud. From Spotify Studios and Futuro Studios. Loud, the history of reggaeton. Listen for free, exclusively on Spotify.
Classic Radio Theater on your favorite station, August 20th, 1946. Dick Calmer as Boston Blackie.
Now back to Boston Blackie. When Boston Blackie was unable to lend Robert Gardner $25,000, he knew that Gardner would do something desperate to get the money. But he didn't think he'd go so far as to set fire to a building for the insurance money. What Blackie didn't know, though, was that Jim Parker, Gardner's partner, had allowed the insurance to lapse and had himself set fire to the building in a plan to ruin Gardner and take Gardner's wife away from him. Gardner's wife, also unaware of Parker's plan, was to meet Parker in the building, and now Parker thinks she died in the flames. Nothing has been said about a body being found in the building, however, and with Robert Gardner in jail for arson, Blackie goes to see Jim Parker.
Yes?
I'd like to see Mr. Parker, please. Mr. James Parker.
I'm sorry, sir. He's not in.
You expect him in soon?
Yes, sir. Would you like to eat?
I wouldn't like to, but I will.
Very good.
You're Parker's butler?
Obviously. His new butler.
Oh. Well, you know, you aren't exactly the butler type.
Odd that you should say that, sir. That's one of Mr. Parker's most frequent complaints about me.
Say, do you know where Mr. Parker is at the moment?
Yes, sir. He's down at the fire.
At the fire?
Well, at the building, sir, or what's left of it.
But why? The fire's been out since late last night.
I know. Mr. Parker didn't say why he was going down to the building. Perhaps he thought you might be there.
He thought I'd be there?
Yes. You're his partner, Mr. Gardner, aren't you?
Yes, I am, of course. Maybe you can help me.
Well, I'll do anything I can, sir.
Well, I've been at police headquarters ever since the fire. My wife's probably tried to get in touch with me and wasn't able to. I wonder if she left any word for me here.
I know she didn't, sir. No word for you.
Oh, she did leave some word for Mr. Parker?
Oh, just the note.
The note? What note?
Oh, the note was from Mr. Parker saying she wanted to meet him at his office at 8:30 last night. Perhaps I shouldn't be...
Never mind what you should or shouldn't say, my friend, and don't bother to tell your master I was here to see him. I'm going down to the fire and tell him so myself.
Here. Maybe it has to be here. Oh, not here.
Looking for something, Parker?
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Boston Blackie, and I want to talk to you.
I don't have time to talk right now.
Why not? You seem to have time to nose around this pile of burned-up junk.
This is my building. This is still my property. I can do what I want here.
Well, maybe I can help you. Looking for anything in particular?
No.
Then what are you looking for?
Nothing. Just looking.
Looking for nothing? Well, that should take no time. Your partner, Robert Gardner, is looking for something. He's looking for his wife, and I have an idea that's bad.
Bad? Why?
She's missing.
Missing? Where is she?
You don't make much sense, Parker. If anyone knew where she was, she wouldn't be missing. I think I have an idea why she's missing.
You do? Why?
I happen to know she planned to meet you in your office in this building at 8:30 last night.
So?
So the building caught fire a little after 8:30, when she was supposed to be in your office. That's why you're down here. You know she was supposed to be in your office last night. You think she died in the fire. That's why you're here, to make sure. If you can.
I don't know anything about Mrs. Gardner.
You know plenty about her, Parker. You wanted her, and I think she was agreeable to leaving her husband for you.
I know nothing about it.
You know the whole story, Parker, from start to finish. You let the insurance policy on this building lapse and set fire to it, so you destroy Gardner's last hope of being able to support his wife. You knew Gardner's wife would leave him as soon as she saw he was flat broke. You're in a spot, Parker.
I am? Why?
I'll tell you why. Like a lot of women, maybe Mrs. Gardner was late for her 8:30 appointment with you last night.
She was?
Maybe. Maybe she got down here just in time to see the building go up in flames and you run out of the place. And maybe she got the very unpleasant thought that you were trying to murder her. She might not like that, Parker. I'd certainly hate to be in your shoes if Mrs. Gardner is alive.
Hello, Parker speaking.
Hello, Jim.
Hello. Who's this?
Don't you know me? Don't you know me, darling?
No. Who is this?
Well, maybe seeing what you tried to do to me has changed my voice a little, darling.
Is this Harriet?
Oh, you do remember me? Yes. Yes, this is Harriet. Harriet Gardner.
This is Harriet? What's the matter with your voice?
It's my throat. It's all from all the smoke that got into it during that fire.
Oh, I see. Harriet, are you all right?
Oh, yes, I'm all right. But you aren't.
What do you mean?
I mean, I saw what you tried to do to me, and I'm going to get you for it. Good night, darling.
Harriet, listen to me. Listen to me.
From August 20th, 1946, Dick Calmer as Boston Blackie. Thanks for spending part of your day with us here on Classic Radio Theater on your favorite station. The conclusion of Boston Blackie comes up in just 4 minutes on your favorite station.
Cox can help make your home smarter and your life easier. Now you can use your Contour voice remote to connect to your home life cameras so you can view them right on your TV screen using simple voice commands. That makes it easy to keep tabs on what's happening around your home right from your couch. Need to keep an eye on the kids when they're playing outside? Just say, "Show me my backyard camera" into your Cox voice remote and watch them while you're in the house. And if you're waiting for a delivery and want to make sure it's there on time, no problem. Just say, "Show me driveway camera" to check on it with your Home Life HD cameras on the TV screen while you go about your day. When you live in a home powered by Cox Internet, you can stay connected to what matters and let Cox take care of the rest. To learn more about all the benefits of your connected home, visit cox.com/thisishome today.
Classic Radio Theater friends and family, you've heard me talking about the MyPillow Premium Pillow Special, which continues now. At least at the moment, you go and click on the Radio Listener Square and use my promo code USA, and you'll get a MyPillow Premium Pillow at $60 off, $29.95 for standard or queen size. Kings are $5 more. But let me tell you just a moment about what I enjoy. When I lay down on my bed, it takes me next to no time to go to sleep. And that's because I have a MyPillow not just for my head, but for the rest of my body, with my MyPillow mattress topper. You know, why spend thousands of dollars for a brand new mattress when just for a fraction of that, you can get a MyPillow mattress topper? It's an exclusive 3-layer design with a layer of MyPillow foam for support, a layer of transitional foam to help relieve pressure points, and an ultra-soft patented temperature-relieving cover. 10-year warranty, cover that's washable and dryable, made in the USA. It is backed by Mike's 60-day money-back guarantee. You don't like it, send it back, you get your money back. You can save 30% when you use my promo code USA or call 1-800-951-8175, and Mike will give you 2 standard MyPillows absolutely free. That's promo code USA or call 1-800-951-8175. Use my promo code USA. That promo code will save you up to 66% on the entire line of MyPillow products. Easiest thing, go to MyPillow.com, click on the Radio Listener Square, use my promo code USA. That's the best way to get a great deal of savings on MyPillow products.
Cox can help make your home smarter and your life easier. Now you can use your Contour voice remote to connect to your home life cameras so you can view them right on your TV screen using simple voice commands. That makes it easy to keep tabs on what's happening around your home right from your couch. Need to keep an eye on the kids when they're playing outside? Just say, "Show me my backyard camera" into your Cox voice remote and watch them while you're in the house. And if you're waiting for a delivery and want to make sure it's there on time, no problem. Just say, "Show me driveway camera" to check on it with your Home Life HD cameras on the TV screen while you go about your day. When you live in a home powered by Cox Internet, you can stay connected to what matters and let Cox take care of the rest. To learn more about all the benefits of your connected home, visit cox.com/thisishome today.
Thanks for tuning in to Classic Radio Theater here on your favorite station. Now the conclusion of Boston Blackie, starring Dick Calmer, who I think I've mentioned this before, but I think it bears repeating, was the husband of newspaper columnist and What's My Line panelist Dorothy Kilgallen. Together, they did a morning wake-up program, a breakfast chat show, as I think we would refer to it, back in the 40s and 50s, and I think they ran into the 60s. Here's the conclusion of Boston Blackie, August 20th, 1946, Jealous Partners and Arson.
Hello?
Hello, Jim, darling. How are you this morning?
Harriet, is that you?
Oh, you know my voice right away this time. Why? Were you thinking about me last night?
What's the matter with this wire?
The same thing that's the matter with us. The connection is bad.
Look, Harriet, about what you said on the phone last night.
What about it?
You've got everything all wrong. You don't know what you're talking about.
No? Well, I know what I saw.
But you don't understand. Look, I'll give you $50,000. You always wanted money. I'll give you $50,000.
Too late. I don't want to get money now. All I want is to get you. Goodbye, darling.
I'll get it, Martin.
Yes, Mr. Parker. Very good, sir.
Hello.
Hello, Jim, darling. Spending a quiet evening at home.
Harriet.
Yes. I waited till this evening to call you. I thought you'd be lonesome.
Harriet, listen to me.
Why?
Because you must. These calls are driving me mad. I'll give you $100,000 to go away.
Why, that's twice what you offered me this morning.
I know. Will you take it?
Why?
To keep quiet about what you know and to leave me alone.
Oh, I'm going to leave you alone, darling. Very much alone.
You are?
Yes. This is my last telephone call. And yours, too. I'm going to kill you for what you did to me. And I'm going to kill you tonight.
Harriet. Harriet. Oh. Martin. Martin. Martin.
Yes, Mr. Parker.
Get my car right away. Right away, do you hear?
You're going out tonight, sir?
Yes, I'm going to police headquarters.
Now, go through the whole thing slowly this time, Parker, so the police stenographer can take it all down.
All right, Inspector Faraday.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I set fire to my building. I canceled the fire insurance policy.
Canceled it or let it lapse?
Let it lapse.
Why?
It was Robert Gardner's only means of income. I wanted to destroy the building and therefore wipe him out.
Why?
So that his wife would leave him. I was in love with her and wanted her, but she wouldn't leave him as long as he could support her.
Then you set fire to the building yourself, and Gardner had nothing to do with it.
Nothing at all. I did it all myself. It was my idea, and I did it all myself. Now protect me, will you? You have your confession. Protect me.
Protect you, Parker? From what? From whom?
From Mrs. Gardner. She planned to meet me in the building the night of the fire. She saw me set fire to it. She thought I planned to kill her, so she's going to kill me.
I don't think she'll kill you, Parker.
But she will. She said so herself.
She did. When?
Just an hour ago on the telephone. She's threatened me 3 times since the fire.
I wonder where she was calling from. She's dead.
What?
She died in the fire.
No, that can't be.
It not only can be, Parker, it is. She kept that 8:30 appointment with you and was caught in your office when the building went up in flames. We found her body in the ruins about an hour after we got the fire out.
But if she's dead, who called me up today and again this evening?
Oh, I'll show you who.
What did you push that buzzer for?
Relax. Nothing's going to harm you, Parker. Nothing but the law.
You buzz for us, Faraday?
Yeah, Blackie. Come on in. You too, Miss Wesley.
Thanks, Inspector Faraday. Case over?
Yes, Miss Wesley. For everybody but Parker here. With Mrs. Gardner dead, he wants to know who called him up and threatened him.
Why, I did. Don't you recognize my voice, darling?
It was you?
You catch on fast, Parker.
But why? Why wasn't I told that Harriet was dead? I've been frantic since the fire. Frantic.
But not frantic enough, Parker. Not frantic enough to talk until you thought you yourself were in danger.
Yeah, and then you talked, but plenty. Hey, Rollins! Rollins! Rollins, get this guy out of here. Lock him up.
Okay, Inspector.
All right, but you don't have to push me. You don't have to.
Well, I solved another one, eh, Blackie?
You solved another one?
Yeah.
Whose idea was it that Robert Gardner was innocent?
Okay, it was yours. But I was ready to let him go. In fact, I'm going to let him go now.
Sure, after a trick of mine forced Parker to confess. And whose idea was it not to reveal that we'd found the body in the fire so that the killer would go crazy wondering whether or not Mrs. Gardner was dead?
All right. That was your idea, too. But I agreed it would work, didn't I?
Yes, I'll give you credit for that much. But whose idea was it?
Hey, just a minute, you two. While you're passing out compliments, don't forget me. It was my voice that fooled Mr. Parker. I'd like to hear either one of you impersonate a woman, dead or alive. So, how about a little bit of credit for me?
Oh, I'll give you lots of credit, Miss Wesley.
Yes, Faraday. Give Mary the credit. But see that you give Parker the works.
August 20th, 1946, Boston Blackie on Classic Radio Theater.
Hi, this is Kyle Horvath with the White Pine County Tourism and Recreation Board. If you want to get away from the big cities and get back to nature this summer, give us a call at 775-289-3720 or visit us online at elinevada.net. There's so much to do and see, I can't mention it in 30 seconds, but check out our website and you'll see what Nevada is really all about. elinevada.net or follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Give us a call at 775-289-3720 or visit us online at elinevada.net.
If you enjoy our Classic Radio Theater broadcasts and want to start building a collection of your own, go to classicradio.stream. That's classicradio.stream. There you'll find links to great classic radio collections on CD, along with links to great reading on classic radio, plus Classic Radio Theater on demand. Check out our webpage, available now at classicradio.stream. That's classicradio.stream. And enjoy.
Support for this episode has been provided by George Washington's Mount Vernon. Offering 160 wide-open, wanderable acres, Mount Vernon invites you to connect with over 200 years of history. Far more than a mansion, the first president's estate is home to 4 picturesque gardens and shaded woodland trails, even a cruise of the Potomac River. Visit mountvernon.org to learn more. To save 20% on tickets, use promo code OPEN.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, a veterinarian physician and founder of Youngevity, great nutritional company, based on 90 for Life. 90 essential nutrients, all vertebrates, whether you're a wombat, an elephant, a giraffe, an ostrich, a human being, a monkey, a cow, a dog, or a cat, doesn't matter. All vertebrates require 90 essential nutrients, 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids. They help prevent birth defects. There are no genetic birth defects. That's my thesis is in the Smithsonian Institute of Natural Treasure. There are no genetically transmitted diseases. They're all nutritional deficiency diseases. That's why my thesis is in the Smithsonian Institute as a Natural Treasure. I want you to get on the 90 for Life program, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids, and don't forget the Rebound or sports drink. And don't forget, you need your immune system because of all this pandemic virus stuff going around. And so contact us at usaradiohealth.com. Contact us at usaradiohealth.com.
America's founders knew power corrupts, and ultimate power corrupts ultimately, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. That's why they built in checks and balances to prevent any one group from seizing all power.
And that's why our president is elected by a college of electors to protect the rights of little states like Delaware and Wyoming against giants like New York and California. After all, our country is a republic, the United States of America, not the United State. Our states are independent sovereign powers who created the federal government, not the other way around.
And that's why all power ultimately lies in we the people and the states, not a central dictatorship of cronies. Did you know that? Thank God for the U.S. Constitution.
Find out more how our amazing Constitution and Bill of Rights protect us, the citizens, against power-crazed politicians in Washington. Help us take back America. Go to ouramericanrights.com. Brought to you by the American Media Council.
Saving starts with internet and wireless from Xfinity. Because when you get Xfinity Internet and add mobile, you can save up to $400 a year on wireless. Enjoy fast, reliable internet at home and nationwide 5G on the go, included at no extra cost. Get Xfinity Internet and mobile together and ask how to get an eligible 5G phone on us. And for a limited time, $300 back. Don't miss out. Go to Xfinity.com/start saving. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Savings based on optimized pricing. Actual savings may vary.
Now we're going to hear an episode of The Couple Next Door, as it was originally broadcast August 20th, 1959, and it seems the couple, along with the aunt, are overseas so that George can deal with a business trip. But as you can tell, things don't always go as planned. Let's listen.
CBS Radio brings you The Couple Next Door, written by Peg Lynch and starring Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce.
Did you all have a hard day sightseeing?
Oh, we didn't do much today. We were all kind of tired, so we walked around London and walked through St. James Park. Had lunch at a fish and chips place called the Swan's Nest. Now your eyes look much better, dear.
Oh, do
today.
they? Yeah, I stopped in at the doctor. He said to keep on with the medicine, though, for another 3 days.
Uh-huh.
He said conjunctivitis is kind of hard to clear up. You have to keep after it, he said.
Well, honey, I had a wonderful idea today. Listen.
Yeah, well, let's save it, but I got to call New York right away.
Call New York? From England?
Yes, that's where we are.
But that'll cost a fortune. Across the ocean.
Business call. The company will pay for it. Pete's sakes, sometimes you two act as though you're living in the Middle Ages. You know, business firms
My
make long-distance
goodness,
calls
dear.
all over the world all the time.
I know, but...
So, though I can see that you are both shocked and disapproved, will you excuse me while I put this call in?
Oh, honey, you are wonderful, really.
So what brought that on?
Well, it's the first time I've ever thought of you as a big shot. So listen, anybody who can just call New York from England so casually, as though you were just ordering groceries or something, you know, Aunt Effie?
Goodness. Well, I'm writing to your mother, and I'll tell her about it. She'll be so thrilled.
Oh, for
Won't
Pete's
she,
sakes,
though?
it's nothing at all. It's just a routine. Hello, operator. Operator, I want to put a long-distance call through across the ocean to New York. Yes.
Haven't you gotten your call through to New York yet?
No, not yet. The operator's going to call me as soon as she gets it. I made it person to person to Mr. Wigglefoot.
Well, while you're waiting, dear, could I tell you about the wonderful idea that I had
Now,
today,
look, when
honey?
this call comes through, though, I want you all to keep quiet so I can hear. You understand?
We will. Aunt Effie's
All
busy
right.
doing postcards, and Betsy's got her crayons and her coloring book on the floor in their room in there. While we're waiting, do you want to hear my idea, huh?
Oh, yeah, all right. But I may have to interrupt you if the phone rings.
Oh, sure. Well, you said something about renting a car next week and driving up to the Stratford country, and I think we should definitely take Betsy to a Shakespearean play.
Shakespearean play? No, she wouldn't get a thing out of it.
Oh, she would.
No, besides that, she shouldn't be kept up so late. And anyhow, I only said we might go. We might rent a car, I said, and drive to Stratford. Anyhow, if we did, it would have to be on a weekend. I'm tied up here on business. I can't just go waltzing off, sightseeing around the countryside.
Do you realize how marvelous it would be for Betsy to see a Shakespearean play done at Stratford on Avon? She'd remember it all her life, dear.
Oh, all her life. She wouldn't remember it 2 minutes. I never can. I don't even know what's going on when I'm watching it.
Oh, honey, now don't say that to anybody but me. Shakespeare's accepted as the world's greatest writer.
Not by me, and I don't care. I've pretended all my life I love Shakespeare. I've gone to them play after play, and I have reached a stage in my life where I'm just going to admit that I don't see what's so funny about those comedies. Well, Hamlet doesn't send me. Let's just put it that way. All right, go on and look shocked. I can't help it.
Shocked? I just hope you don't say that in front of anybody else, especially Betsy. I want her to grow up having an appreciation of some of the finer...
Look, there's time enough for her to... Oh! All right, now, listen.
It must be New York.
All right, now, everybody keep quiet, will you? Quiet! Hello? Yes? Yes? Yes, Mr. Wigglefoot. Yes, uh-huh. Look, well, you sent me a cable about buying an authentic 15th century suit of armor for some client in Texas, and what? Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, it is. It's a very good connection. Well, look, you said in the cable you had promised delivery in 6 weeks, but I've looked into the matter here, and all the authentic suits of armor in museums, and... What?
Is
What?
Daddy talking to America?
Yes.
Can I talk to Grandma?
No, dearie, it isn't Grandma.
Yeah,
It isn't
no,
Grandma.
Look, the point is, Mr. Wigglefoot,
Isn't Grandma, darling?
I was told the only possible chance to get an authentic suit of armor would be in some castle where the family still resided. Some castle. Yes, and also willing to part with one of their family heirlooms, you might say. What? Well, I don't know anybody who lives in a castle. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Yes. All right, sir. Goodbye.
Goodbye? Didn't he ask how the weather was or anything? I know, all the way across. What did he say?
He said, and I quote, "Remember my motto, nothing is impossible."
Oh.
Drive around, stop in some castles and ask. He says, I tell you, that guy's a nut.
Oh.
Then he says, I'm going to hang up. I got another call waiting from Brazil.
Oh,
Brazil,
really?
yeah, where the nuts come from. Goodbye. Then he hangs up.
Oh, honestly, so exciting, all these long... Still, dear, if he wants you to drive around the countryside, we could have a legitimate reason for going to Stratford and seeing a Shakespearean play.
Oh, no, look, I just can't think about that now.
Daddy was talking to America. Why wasn't Grandma there? Oh, now, Betsy, you know that Daddy wasn't calling Grandma. How much do you think the phone call cost, dear?
You stop in some castles and ask to buy a suit of armor.
Dear?
What? I don't know.
phone call, how much
call
did it-
about $15, I think, for 3 minutes. I looked it up. I think that's what it is. Boy, can you see me pulling up to some castle and saying, I say there.
I've got an idea. Yes, and I know what it is.
Huh?
And I'll share the expense with you.
Oh, it would be
What?
wonderful. We find out how everything is going. You know, we're so far away, and I have been worried about leaving him, you know.
I know, but I never thought of talking to them.
No, I didn't either. Why don't we? It would be so exciting.
What in Sam Hill are you two talking about?
Calling home. Dear.
Oh.
Your mother talked to your mother. We could find out how Bobby is. Maybe they can hold him up to the phone, you know.
Hold him up to the phone. At $15 for 3 minutes?
Oh, yes, please, dear. We'll split it 3 ways. I'll pay a third out of my
And I'll pay a third.
What do you say? Let's do it right now.
No, wait a minute. You both come at me so fast.
Please, please. Daddy, I want to talk to Grandma. Your mother would be so thrilled to hear your voice all the way from London.
His mother would be so thrilled to hear his voice, period. He never calls you even when he's home, and it's only 50 cents.
Aunt Effie, please.
Well, I think it's disgraceful when men get married. They never think to call their mothers who write them. Many a time your mother has said to me, if my boy would only call.
Aunt Effie.
Well, I do think calling her from London, England, would make up a lot for it.
Oh, all right. I know your schemes. All right. We'll call home, honestly.
No, wait a minute.
All right, now, we'll call home. I have consented, but just a minute. Now, wait a minute, will you? Let's get organized. We can't talk long, and we all want to say something, so let's plan this phone call.
Plan it. Yes, you're right.
Plan what we're going to say.
Let's make a list.
Yeah, make a list.
First we'll ask how Bobby is, and maybe they can hold him up and he'll babble. I just love to hear
I want to be sure and ask them to go over to my house and see how the people we rented it to are treating it.
Yes.
Also, how my roses are doing.
I'm going to tell Grandma all about our trip.
Now, look, you pick one thing to tell her about, Betsy. We've only got a minute apiece, not even that.
Bobby, house, Rose. Now, I want to be sure and tell her that Bobby has to have his other booster shot.
Oh, yes.
They'd better drive over to our regular doctor.
Oh,
to
look,
have
if
that
they're
done, I think.
driving over, I'll tell Dad to go out to our house and check that basement window. I know.
Yes,
that down.
All right, now, look, we'll sit down. We'll make out a list of everything we want to say so we don't waste time or money. Then I'll put the call through. All right, I'll get it. I will get it. Quiet now, will you? Hello? Yes, it is. Hello?
Where's the list?
Yes,
Where's the list?
get
What
the
things
list.
we made out?
Here it
Here it is.
Hello, Mother? Yes. Yes, Mother, calling from London. How are you, Mother? Oh, fine. Just fine, thanks. How's Dad? What the Pete does? Yell at him.
Let him say hello to Junior.
Yes. Yeah, they're both here. Now, hold on just a minute, Mother. Here, take it. Hello to Mother.
How are you? Fine. Oh, wonderful. Yes, just a wonderful time. Wish you were here. I know. Just as though we're in the next room. Isn't it? Yes, she's here. Anna,
Hello? Yes. Yes. Oh, fine. How are you? Oh, just having a wonderful time. I wish you were here. Yes, I know. Just as though we were in the next room, huh? Yes, she's right here. Betsy.
Yeah.
Betsy,
come here. Hurry up, will you? Come on.
Come here and say hello. Hurry up. 3,000 miles, Betsy.
No.
Oh.
What do you mean, no?
Don't waste the call, Aunt Effie. Say something. Harriet, how's the weather back home?
You get up to that phone and say hello to your grandmother.
No, I don't want to. I'm scared.
Oh, scared. You're the one who wanted to talk to them. Yes. Is this your dad? Oh, sure.
Is that Dad?
Yes, he's right here.
Yeah, let me talk to him. Thank you. Oh, hello. Hello, Dad.
Oh, how is it?
Fine, Dad. How are you?
I know, just on the next room.
Yes, it's wonderful.
I want to say hello.
Oh, sure, she's right here. Yeah, hold on.
Hello, Dad. How are you? Yes, fine. Oh, wonderful trip.
Yeah.
Wish you were here. Yes. Oh, what? Oh, 3 minutes left. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Never mind, dear. They hung up. Certainly didn't seem like 3 minutes.
And what in Sam Hill was the matter with you?
I don't know.
Oh, I never even asked about our own baby. Oh,
For Pete's sakes, we never... Well, guess we might as well tear up the list.
Yes.
The Couple Next Door is written by Peg Lynch and stars Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce with Margaret Hamilton and Francie Myers and is produced by Walter Hart.
Oh, back in the days when phone calls weren't cheap or free. Back in the days, $15 for 3 minutes transatlantic. You know, now I can talk to people in the Philippines for free or for very little money. Isn't that amazing? The Couple Next Door, Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce, as it was originally broadcast August 20th, 1959. Thanks for tuning in to Classic Radio Theater.
Our country was founded by men who had faith in God and who were willing to endure hardship and sacrifice for the sake of that faith. In these troubled times, there is need to support a way of life based on the enduring principles of religion, which knit the family together, make for good citizenship, and build the character of the children. The religious institutions in your community need your interest and support, so take an active part in religious affairs. Your pastor, rabbi, or priest will give you invaluable family counsel and aid if you're a newcomer to the community. To face the problems of the future, America must be morally strong. And that moral strength comes through worship and faith. Go to church this week and take someone with you.
You know, defense is one job we can't put off. Because if we want security for our home and country tomorrow, we've got to do something about it today. How? By investing in United States savings bonds. You'll get a return of $4 for every $3 you put in, and in less than 10 years. In addition, you can hold your bonds beyond maturity and earn further interest. 3% interest compounded semi-annually for as long as 10 additional years. Sign up today for freedom. Join the payroll savings plan or the bond-a-month plan. You'll feel more secure tomorrow if you buy United States savings bonds today.
If you enjoy our programs, please visit my webpage, classicradio.stream. At that place, you can stream our Classic Radio Theater podcasts on demand. You miss a day, you don't have to miss a show. You can always find them there. We produce 21 hours of programming each and every week, and you can find them all right there at classicradio.stream. Along with information about collecting Classic Radio Theater programs, you can also contact me there, classicradio.stream. Now, if you'd like to get our podcast through your favorite podcast app, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, Spreaker, the iHeartRadio app, all you have to do is go to USA. Search for USA Classic Radio Theater. That's USA Classic Radio Theater. I'm Wyatt Cox. Thanks for listening. Thank this station. Support the advertisers. Tell a friend the great radio shows are back. Classic Radio Theater here on your favorite station and the USA Radio Network.
Saving starts with Xfinity. Get a great price on Xfinity Internet. Plus, ask how to get an eligible 5G phone on us. And for a limited time, $300 back when you add Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com/start saving. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Restrictions apply.
Start your day right with Daily Immune Support Plus Extra Strength 5-Hour Energy. It contains all the great 5-Hour Energy Shot ingredients, plus added vitamins and nutrients like zinc, vitamin D3, and vitamin C to help support the immune system. It comes in 3 great flavors: Ultra Orange, Pineapple Apricot, and Pink Watermelon. All this comes in a convenient portable bottle that takes just seconds to drink. No mixing required. Daily Immune Support Plus Extra Strength 5-Hour Energy. Get it today at your local Rite Aid store.